The Yorktown Memorial Hospital. The place has been abandoned for decades, but is it really empty?
Like something just touched my back.
There was some kind of entity still inside her even after leaving the hospital.
As we walked away from the room, one of the dolls started talking.
Oh, that thing is talking.
What?
Someone's sitting at the table there.
We just had EMF in the hallway.
I'm really freaked out. Oh my god. Looks like there's a person there in the doorway, you see it?
Yep.
Yorktown Memorial Hospital is still, in our opinion, haunted. We have no explanation for what we heard or saw, but we left believing that someone or something was there with us.
Crypt keepers, I keep saying all of these trips are about going bigger and harder, so I thought, I should come to Texas. They say everything is bigger in Texas, so is the paranormal activity? Tonight we are hanging out at an abandoned, super haunted hospital. I've heard things ranging from innocent right up to demonic, even possession.
Guys, we have made it to the Yorktown Memorial Hospital. Obviously, I've heard of this place. I've seen people go here before, but I actually don't know much about the ghost stories. Amy does all the research on AmysCrypt. I really don't know much about what lurks inside, and I'm gonna be learning just like you guys are as we're walking through.
I really feel like this could be one of the most terrifying investigations we do on this trip, just because of the stories I have heard. There's no shortage of history here either. The Yorktown Memorial Hospital saw around 2,000 deaths in just 30 years of operation. But I feel like this has also become a breeding ground for other entities, other darker entities.
Amy said we're here to go bigger and harder though, so I'm sure this place has a lot in store. And hey, we're not here to spiders. So I'm sort of interested to see what we find inside. And looking at it from out here in broad daylight, yeah, this place looks haunted.
I've kept this one a little bit on the hush with Jared, so I honestly, he doesn't know what we're in for, but I do. I think it's gonna be a big night.
Standing in a small town just outside of San Antonio, Texas is the Yorktown Memorial Hospital, an abandoned building that is claimed by many to be one of the most haunted places in America. Built in 1951, it was run by the Felician Sisters, a branch of the Roman Catholic Church. The hospital would close in 1986, being repurposed as a drug rehabilitation facility until being completely decommissioned in 1992. Though built to help people and save lives, the hospital sparked a reputation as having done the opposite, with local rumours of malpractice and even murder plaguing its operational years, only to follow with more dark energy once being repurposed. As far as paranormal reports go, there are countless, with many citing this to be the most haunted place in all of Texas. Seeing apparitions is common, ranging from nuns and priests to children and shadow people, but capturing them onto camera has also occurred.
After our visit, investigators looked back at photos they took. One investigator caught this in a hallway she says she was alone in. It appears to be the full-body apparition of a man and a woman.
Visitors have heard noises that seem to indicate intelligent hauntings, though perhaps even residual activity dating back to the building's medical past. Footsteps have been documented, voices, aggressive EVPs, and sometimes even the eerie sound of children's toys.
One of the first rooms we came across was filled with all kinds of toys and dolls. As we walked away from the room, one of the dolls started talking.
Oh, that thing is talking.
Oh my god.
Stories of a murderous love triangle centre around the basement's boiler room also exist. Allegedly, a nurse and a patient, though some retellings vary, became romantically involved in a secret love affair. And when this cheating was discovered by the nurse's boyfriend in the secrecy of the basement, he stabbed both the nurse, her lover, and then himself. The blood splatters of this horrific crime are said to still be etched onto the walls of the Yorktown Memorial Hospital. Maybe this crime is the reason for the black mists, temperature drops, and feelings of being watched that seem to plague the basement. Yet another room beneath the hospital is also quite active, with many claiming to capture aggressive activity within the former priest's room. Upstairs on the top level of the building is the former nuns' quarters, where sightings are again common, but voices, singing, and playful behaviour from children has also occurred. But perhaps the darkest of all places within the building is its church. A malevolent presence has been reported here, manifesting as a dark shadow standing tall amongst the pews, attacking some who enter, and claimed by many to be truly demonic. In fact, we were told that the current caretaker can no longer visit the hospital due to this entity and repeated attachments from it, even reportedly being possessed. I'd like to warn you now, what we would uncover at the Yorktown Memorial Hospital was truly terrifying, but if you're ready to explore this extremely haunted place with us, hit like, subscribe, and let's jump into the investigation.
It is night time, we're already inside Yorktown Memorial Hospital, and me, this has been one of the weirdest beginnings to an investigation ever. From the moment that we rocked up here, I've been spooked out. Today I get here, there's freaking vultures or buzzards, whatever, on top of the haunted hospital, and y'all know I am so scared of birds. I literally have a bird phobia. I don't know if that's an omen or a symbol of death or what. What's gonna happen tonight petrified me. Jared and I both have mad anxiety over this one. How are you feeling, Jared?
I've had like nervous poo all afternoon for some reason. Yeah, just anxious, like when you've had like 3 or 4 cups of coffee or something like that. We've just walked in with our guide, we've only really hung around on this floor, and I can just tell this place looks like it's gonna have bats, which freaks me out even more. He said there was no bats, but you guys will see, it looks like it's got bats.
We couldn't actually interview him for, I guess, paranormal reasons, and he was sharing a lot of stories about this place and how it affected his wife very personally, to the point where he had to step in and become a tour guide to, I guess, replace her. She was getting routinely attacked in here, even had some kind of, I guess, possession or attachment. He said that there was some kind of entity still inside her even after leaving the hospital, so she can't really come back here. Anyway, let's just begin the walkthrough. I've got GhostTube rolling, and here we go.
Ooh, I like this chair. It's only the first room as well. I've already found something I like. It reminds me of the Matrix chair. So I think all of these are just office rooms, right?
This is super eerie.
Yeah, there's definitely a feeling in here, isn't there?
My name is Amy, and I'm visiting tonight with Jared, and we call out to the spirits of the hospital here. Please don't be shy tonight. You can come up to my hands at any time and maybe you can communicate with us.
Which way should we go? All right, let's do a quick poll. Shall we turn left and go down that dark creepy corridor? Turn right and go down that creepy corridor where I just heard something, by the way? Or go straight into the chapel? Where do you think we're gonna go?
Or the exit and just go home now. I'm gonna say this way.
Okay, so it's going right. Who guessed it right?
Spell.
Spell.
They just said spell. I know they said that there was some kind of satanic weird stuff going on in the basement. Blood sacrifices, we were told. I don't know how they know that or what the truth is behind that, but spell? What kind of spells occurred here? Each room, oh my god, a wheelchair even.
Can you make a noise to lead us where you want us to go?
I'm hearing squeaking and like lots of drips.
That's footsteps, Ames. You can hear that, right? I just heard someone yelling.
This way. I know people hear babies crying, people crying, moaning in pain. I just heard like a dude like, "Blah," like screaming.
I was hearing footsteps upstairs.
I didn't hear the footsteps, I heard screaming. Hand on heart, I did not hear any footsteps.
I heard footsteps, same, so it's footsteps upstairs.
Who's in here? What?
Water just dripped on my head.
How do I use it?
Look, you just need to come up to these lights in my hand, use your energy. Just try. It can't hurt you.
I'm legitimately worried because I did hear footsteps upstairs. I know we're looking for ghosts, but I'm also like, we've got lots of equipment. Generally, I heard footsteps upstairs, so I'm like, let's just keep going. Maybe it was paranormal, I don't know. If it was pretty good.
Well, here's the thing, like, we didn't go upstairs, we didn't go downstairs. We just walked in, our guide showed us around this floor and kind of just pointed where things would be up or down. So we don't actually, I assume we're alone in the building, but I don't actually know. I didn't hear the footsteps though either, is the other thing. Where should we go? Where are you? Are you all right?
Yeah.
What?
Nothing, I'm just actually freaked out about this one. I don't really feel comfortable here.
Yeah, I don't like it in here. It's, yeah. Hello? Anyone down here? I know this is the pediatric space. So women, children, anyone want to be friends and play?
That fan is blowing in the wind, I think.
That could fall out the ceiling any second.
Yeah, I don't want to hang around in there.
I'm lost.
You're lost? Well, I'm Amy, this is Jared. We'd love to try to help you. What are you looking for? Maybe I can help you.
Garden.
Looking for the garden.
Was there a garden here? Maybe there was back in the day. It was run by priests and nuns.
That was the bed.
That was the bed.
The metal bed. Yeah, that just gives me vibes in there. Yeah, that's weird. I really don't feel comfortable here. This is, you know what, this is giving me Waverly Hills, whole vibes, this corridor even. I know we're only on the first floor, we haven't even gone up or down yet.
All right, chapel time. You know what, they say this is actually the worst place in the whole hospital. Hello?
Any vibes?
No. They say this is the worst, scariest, demonic area, shadow figure, very common, people getting attacked, taken over.
Can we just listen for a moment in silence? Because I really was hearing like a male voice.
What?
It's a fly flying at me. Oh, it's a bee. Ames, it's a bee. I think it's a beehive in here.
What?
Yeah, I'm not joking. Get out of there.
I've got no light, Jared. Also, when you run around bees, it attracts them to you.
Yeah, it's bees, Ames.
Well, I can't see because you just ran away with the only light. We can just stand here, Jared. It's fine. If there's a demon in here, I'm sure it can get us here. Do demons manifest into bees or what? Is there a demon here? Do something other than bees to show us that you're here.
At this point, we wanted to split up and tackle the last part of our walkthrough solo, with myself exploring the basement and Jared exploring the upper level. However, Jared was adamant that he had heard human footsteps walking above us, something I did not hear in the moment and that was not documented onto our audio. So for safety's sake, I waited at the base of the staircase while Jared performed his solo, then we'd swap so he could do the same for me.
Oh my god. Here I go. Alright, I'm doing it for you guys. Rolling GhostTube now. Oh my god, this is actually really scary. Who's there? I can see you. Come on.
So I'm alone in the chapel now, where they say that there's a demon. And I I did have a light on, but now I've turned it off because a bee just like came in perfectly as I was standing in here. Maybe that's a way to get me into the dark though, but I'm just hanging out here, seeing if anything happens, if Jared's okay.
Guys, I feel like I'm Agent Maurer, but I don't have my Scully.
Bee just flew into my face. Bee just flew into my face. It's back.
In this moment, unbeknownst to me, I picked up a possible EVP that very much sounds like a man screaming, "Kill me." This is something that I had no idea I had captured in the moment.
Just checking all these cupboards, guys, because I really did hear something up here before. And there were some heavy footsteps. What's in this bedroom? Okay guys, I think that's the whole upstairs and there's nobody up here. So I feel a little bit better. Now that I know a person didn't make that noise, can you tell me who did? Have you been following us around? Can you tell me who used to hang around in this room? Or can you tell me who's still here? Oh my god, those lights are moving. I swear they were just moving. Can you swing them real hard for me? So I know that you're here. What is that? So I know that you're here. Oh my god, that just looks f***ing creepy.
Stress.
Yes, I am feeling stressed.
What the fuck? There's something down here. Hello?
Ames? Coming down.
There's something down here. There's something down there.
Is there?
There's something dark with glowing eyes down there. And whilst you were upstairs, I was hearing loud movement, like bangs and stuff. I didn't know if it was you though.
Eventually, we were able to figure out what I had seen at the end of the corridor was actually the glowing eyes and body of a rather fat raccoon. And with that, it was my turn to explore alone, heading down into the basement.
Rolling on GhostTube, and here we go down into the basement. Oh, f*** me.
Guys, I don't feel any better being back down here. Everywhere I look, it's creepy. I can see a coffin through there.
I'm pretty sure this is the freaking seance room.
So I don't know the truth behind this, but I heard satanic rituals, seances were done down here. What the f, man? Is this why they call it the seance room? Honestly, what is this? Leave a comment if you know. Is this part of why it's called the seance room? Is this some, I don't know what that is. Our guide said animal sacrifices, rituals, satanic kind of stuff down here, and then I find this. Oh, little noise in here. Not heavily reassuring.
Okay guys, it is very freaky being even like on this floor as well, like just being on your own in this place, just it really gets to you. This is quickly becoming one of my least favourite haunts, I think.
Hello? Oh, getting that creepy feeling like someone's around me. Is there somebody here? I actually think this is the boiler room.
I just feel, guys, that like I've got to keep watching my back here. And down the end of that hall is where I heard the footsteps, but they were coming from upstairs.
I have heard there's like blood still on the walls down here. I don't know exactly where, but that is such an eerie thought to think that there was a double murder suicide down here. I've heard of what happens down here and I'm really sorry that that happened to you. Is there anyone around that still wants to talk or communicate? Is there really no one that wants to talk to me down here?
Guys, right there is the chapel and I can just feel like a cold breeze coming out of it. I can hear people screaming in pain.
This is such a maze. Oh, that is so scary. I heard this was almost like a chill out tank for detoxing. Someone was misbehaving, so it's essentially a cell.
I just feel like there's someone standing right behind me. I'm just gonna stand in the dark for you guys. I'm literally in the dark right now. I don't hear anything, I don't hear anything, I don't hear anything.
Oh, I heard something in here. Oh. This is the priest's bedroom, and I've heard this can be quite dark and malevolent. Is there a priest in here or anyone else?
Bible.
Are you f***ing me? No, you did not. I just walk into the priest's bedroom and straight away, Bible.
I feel like something just touched my back. Ames?
Yeah,
I swear something just touched my back.
where are you?
I just felt like this get pulled or something.
Move.
I've got goosebumps
I don't
too, look.
see.
I'm really
Oh, you do
freaked
too.
out.
Hang on, stay still. Hang on, I'm trying to focus. Yeah, okay.
We're not splitting up for the rest of this episode, are we? I want to do it again.
It seemed as though there was some strong energy on the ground floor, so we decided to begin focusing our investigation here, starting with the darkest area of the entire hospital, its former chapel, where some believe a demonic entity lingers which has supposedly overtaken people in the past. To attempt to find the truth of this all, we'd ask questions while rolling GhostTube Vox.
Hi guys, we don't normally do this on AmysCrypt, but we've got rosary beads because you know what? It's been pretty freaky in here so far.
I was actually gifted these by my uncle for protection. He watches my channel, so I have a pink one. It's so cute.
I think mine's glow in the dark, which is good because, yeah.
Rolling on Vox. My name's Amy, this is Jared, and we want to know who you are. Is that something you can share with us?
I can't show. I can't show. You can't show yourself to us? Can you make a noise for us then instead?
It sounded like and felt like something came in just now.
Oh, the wind just picked up?
Yeah.
Did something just come in here with us? How many people are now in here with us? Don't like it here. Is that?
Who's there?
Stay away. Just said stay away.
I've heard a lot of stories about this church here, that it's bad, there's something negative in here. Are you evil? Are you good? Are you misunderstood?
Something's over there.
What the was that?
Can you tell us what we're hearing in this room with us? Do you know what these are in my hands?
Her family died.
Her family died.
The family died? Is that what you heard?
Her family died.
Her family died. Whose family died? Did I just say the organ?
Oh, did it? What about the organ?
Close.
Close.
Close to the organ, or is that where you are?
Like that.
I am. Can you play the organ for us?
It'd actually be scary if the organ played because I tested it earlier today and it doesn't work.
That was a woman.
Are you okay? Can we help you? Tell me how.
By this point, we'd had some interesting captures, but it was about to take a much darker turn, starting with one response that occurred as we were readjusting my camera rig, which had become too heavy to hold.
I really need to take this light off. Yeah, way too heavy.
Kim,
for me.
can you hold it?
I do.
Behind me! What? What's behind us? Oh my god, I dropped my rosary beads. I dropped my rosary beads. Fuck. Just said behind to you. What's behind us? Keel?
Maybe pew?
Pew. What's behind us? Can you tell us, please? Oh, that just said leave.
Or did it say me?
Either way, that's scary.
Just how it was said. All right, if you're a demon, prove it. Say something that will freak us out.
Just did.
I could be a bit more freaked out, I guess. Come on.
Well, the wind's just picked up.
Oh my god.
The wind's just picked up in here.
Tell us why you're here. If you're unholy or evil or what people say, why are you in the church or the chapel? Come on, if you're bad and you want to keep us around to do something, you have to say something to us or make one of those lights flash. You just need to go up to it.
If I would visit.
If I would visit?
I thought it said you play with this. You can play with this, yeah, go on. You can talk through it. Are you from the hospital or somewhere else? Tell us where you're from.
I mean, this is.
Who is it?
This is... We want to know what this is. Is this you? What are you? I don't know if this is a trick of the eyes, but I thought I just seen a big shadow over here. That way, like on the wall behind that camera. It looked like a super tall dude. Like a shadow, large shadow.
But he was in.
He was in. We're gonna say a prayer. How do you feel about that?
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Feeling like something dark in here. Doesn't feel good.
What am I holding here?
Does this frighten you?
Yes.
That was like a nice woman's voice, so like, yes, like pleasant.
Tell us why.
Yes, he.
Cause he what? What does he do?
I just realised I'm holding my cross upside down.
Please, Amy.
I'm
Nothing
sorry.
that can attract something negative here, please.
I didn't mean to.
Sid, how about.
All right, negative entity, come forward.
Oh my god, this is too creepy, Ames. What's
Righteous.
your purpose?
Here, as we had been reaching out for some time, we decided to cut and move on. But just as I cut recording on Vox, one last response was captured, which mentioned God.
God?
Yeah.
Thank you, God.
That just said, and God?
And God.
I just heard it say, and God, as we were about to
Just
wrap up.
cut, and yeah, it said something like,
And God.
and God.
Because of this final response, we spent a little more time in the church but did not receive anything further, so we decided to head upstairs to continue investigating, and right from the get-go, we documented something strange on our thermal camera.
Looks like there's someone at the end too, in the doorway. Come look at this.
Are you rolling?
Yeah, it's rolling 'cause it looks like there's a person there. In the doorway, you see it?
Yep.
I'm rolling on everything because...
So rolling. Jared and I are now upstairs on the second floor where nuns are commonly sighted. They have been sighted with children. We have a few things running. We're using GhostTube SLS to look for figures. We have a thermal camera running, which looked like it just picked up a figure at the end of the hallway. We have the EMF tripwire. Jared's also wearing lucid headphones, so he's actually listening to the environment right now, but amplified.
As you were saying that, Ames, I was getting some like weird noises come through here. Staticky noises.
GhostTube SLS to look for figures. We have a thermal camera running, which looks like... If there's someone up here, can you show yourself to us? Or maybe you can say something? We might be able to hear you.
This is the room where I got a word on GhostTube earlier.
What was the word?
Stressed. By the way, guys, this is what Amy looks like on the SLS LiDAR. So we're actually using LiDAR, so it's measuring depth.
I didn't do an SLS dance. SLS dance.
So I was in here earlier and the word stressed came through. I was feeling not great at the time. Was there someone here with me then? Can you speak to me now? What was that?
I reckon there might be a loose window here. Yeah.
Okay.
Look guys, there's plastic here.
I felt particularly uncomfortable here earlier by this table, and I swear the light shade was moving. Could have been a breeze. Was there someone here with me? What happens at this table? Just heard a voice.
there's still nuns here. Do you have something to say? We'd love to know why you're still here.
I just heard squeaking.
Same. I have no idea what that could be.
I was hearing squeaking noise earlier. We're going to walk down this corridor. Can you whisper to me when we get to a room you want us to go into, perhaps?
Maybe there's children up here as well. You don't need to be afraid of us. We've also put some pretty lights down the hallway and maybe you can play with them. Just go up close to them and they'll change colour for you. Anyone down here? Can you give us a sign?
So when we were standing down the far end of the hall, looking at the thermal, it looked like someone was standing in this doorway.
It really did, and then it all went dark.
Is there someone here with us now? Ooh, for that wind, that gust of wind just came in. That's freaky.
It's freaky, but I mean, there's no glass in that window, so.
Can you tell us who's here with us?
Here, just as we asked for interaction, I noticed our thermal signatures on our FLIR camera suddenly disappeared for some time, before flashing back into place. I have no idea if this was a glitch with the camera, or if something larger with no heat signature possibly blocked our own from view of the camera for a moment. Although this might not be paranormal, I thought it was still worth noting in case anyone here has some insight as to why this would happen. What's your opinion?
And there's a man standing in this hallway and he would absolutely love to talk to you. Can you go up towards him for me? Maybe you can grab his hand. Maybe you can say something to him.
Someone was sitting at the table there. Someone was just sitting at the table. Quick. I'm going to come sit at the table with you. Can you whisper to me who's here? What was that?
It's the window again.
Can you tell me about this place? Me and Amy were just standing out there by that tripod out there and something appeared here and it hasn't triggered this whole time.
We just had EMF in the hallway. I just sent it out the corner of my eye.
Are you here with us now? This is the room where I felt uncomfortable earlier as well.
Can you come in this room with us if you're in the hallway? We're not afraid of you. We won't hurt you.
I just heard a male voice. Very distant, couldn't make it out.
What's very cool is I did not hear a male voice. Jared is wearing the Lucid headphones that amplify noise all around us.
And just to make sure it's not a false positive, yeah, it's not going off now. That was a pretty compelling one because I haven't been able to replicate it. Can you tell us who was sitting at the table earlier, please?
At this point, we decided to switch things up with the Lucid headphones to see if we'd get any different responses.
All right, spirits, talk to me. I would love to hear you.
That came from down there.
Okay, I definitely heard that. I could hear the tapping, but I know that that's that window. I can actually hear like a truck reversing or something.
Does it help if I get down like this and touch my hand? Can you run towards me? Down the hallway?
I just heard a lady. Can you say something else, please? Sister? Are you here, sister?
This moment is pretty curious. I believe I heard a woman's voice talking through the lucid headphones, which Jared did not hear with his naked ear. This could be like hearing an EVP live in the moment. However, the lucid headphones only recorded some strange interference at the exact time I had heard this voice.
No, I didn't hear a woman. I didn't hear anything.
That's cool then, because I definitely heard a woman as I was walking.
Can I just say, I had like different feelings up here at this time. I don't know if it's because you were with me, but last time I was up here, it felt very unnerving and very uncomfortable. So I don't know if it's maybe I was just more on edge before because I was on my own, or maybe a female presence up here. I don't know.
Yeah, this is a place where the nuns are always seen or said to still hang around. This was their quarters, right? So maybe it does make a difference, just the gender balance up here, I don't know.
Since things now seem pretty quiet on the upper floors, we decided to venture down into the basement to continue our investigation. Before reaching out, we set up a GhostTube SLS camera in the hallway to monitor the space for sounds and figures, while we ventured into the priest's former bedroom, which is said to be particularly active and where I got an extremely relevant GhostTube response earlier during my solo walkthrough.
Is there a priest in here or anyone else?
Bible.
Are you f***ing me? No, you did not.
Here, we were trying a new experiment, a dual SDs and C session utilising GhostTube LENS, which are now available for purchase and linked below. This saw me wear noise-cancelling headphones while blindfolded and listening to a spirit box, while relaying anything I heard come through, while Jared asked questions I could not hear. Additionally, Jared would wear GhostTube LENS while digitally scrying white noise, with the potential for images to be created by AI via environmental readings.
New experiment time. We have never done this before. I'm a little bit nervous because neither of us are going to be able to see.
I can't see. Well, not in the real world anyway. Tell me when you're ready.
Oh, hang on. I'm going under now. Killed.
Killed? Who was killed?
In tandem.
2 people were killed.
It's always difficult to say what interactions could mean, and it was very interesting to receive such responses immediately. But could this have been related to the supposed double murder-suicide that occurred in the basement's boiler room?
That's Amy, I'm Jared. Can you tell us your name?
Evil.
What's evil?
Can't hear.
If you got up to the device in her hand or in my head, you might be able to interact with us in some way. Some meaningful way anyway.
Like...
Are you showing me? I'm seeing a piano. What about the piano? Can you tell me about the piano? There's 2 pianos upstairs.
This first image was quite intriguing, as there are 2 pianos sitting within the hospital, one in the chapel and one in the front waiting room of the building just as you walk through its main doors.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not a ma'am. Well, you can call me ma'am if you want. Did you play the piano?
Thank you.
You're welcome, I guess. Tell me about this room.
I'm here and I'm invisible. In front.
Whoa. That's weird. You're in front of who? Her or me? Can you show me where you are?
Look at us.
Neither of us can see, so we can't see you right now. So you either have to communicate through her or play with this device, and it might generate some images that you can use to communicate. Can you tell me how old you are or how many people are here with us?
It's in the book.
Which book? Where's the book? Where can I find it? Got a picture. Oh, I can see a young child walking towards light. Maybe in a street? Can you tell me about...
It's bright.
Yeah. Yes, it's bright, yes. Can you tell me about the child? Who is that? What are they doing? That is crazy. I'm seeing like bright light guys. And she just said it's bright, so that's pretty... Maybe that is relevant.
10.
She's 10 years old maybe? She could be.
I don't know if you're just moving around, Jared, but I can feel the bed moving.
I don't think I was moving that much. Can you tell me your name?
Show us one.
I would like you to show us.
Patient.
We're here all night, so we can be as patient as you need.
Ascend.
Maybe they meant they were a patient. Can you tell me about the dark entities in this place? Or better yet, can you show me?
Look.
I'm looking.
There.
Can you show me?
I've got cold chills. That's just not what I'm hearing.
I'm seeing an image of a doorway. Can you tell me where this is? A doorway with a light at the end of it. Sorry, with a door at the end of it. That's a hallway with a door at the end with the light coming through. Can you tell me where that is? Is it
Come over here.
Yeah, can you tell me where in this building it is? Where can I find this doorway?
We're not allowed.
Why? What's down there? Tell me, please.
One of them's feral.
This interaction is very compelling to me. Right after Jared asks about the dark entities, he is told to look there.
Can you tell me about the dark entities in this place?
Look.
I'm looking.
There.
And then after asking if they could show him, he is shown a scene that looks like a derelict hallway, such as in this very hospital. And then he is told to come over here.
Can you tell me where that is? Is it
Come over here.
As if to say, this is where you can find the dark entities of this location. But things only get increasingly strange from here.
Can you tell me about what your job was here? Or what your job is here? Why are you here?
I didn't want to.
Why? I'm seeing another tunnel with light. I'm seeing a lot of these lights, similar colours as well.
No face.
I feel like this is underground. Can you tell me where I am right now? Or what I'm seeing?
It's what I see.
Wow. It actually looks like a corridor and maybe all the walls are stripped and you can just see the inside. Sort of looks like the tunnel where we've got the SLS camera set up actually.
It's the bad place.
What happens down there?
To get away. And I heard someone say sedatives as well.
Sedatives?
Warm?
I'm actually a bit cool down here. I'm not warm. Is that how you're feeling maybe? I'm seeing again another bright window with just...
Dirty?
Like a corridor and a floor. The floor actually looks maybe like it's wet. I feel like maybe we're underground again still.
I'm feeling very uncomfortable, Jared. I don't know, it's like in my back's hurting, my lower back.
Are you touching her? Do you want her to leave? I want to see the priest. I want to talk to the priest. I do actually did just get goosebumps then.
40. Bibles.
Oh my god. I'm seeing a man with headphones on and weird goggles or like could be binoculars, but it's weird because Amy's wearing headphones, I'm wearing goggles. Is this you trying to show us that you can see us? It looks like he's wearing a suit though. I'm not wearing a suit. Oh my god, could that be a priest suit? Is it like the priest looking back at us? Like, he's got no hair though. He's bald.
This again was another interesting interaction. Just as the word Bible comes through for the second time tonight, we receive an image that almost looks like it could be a priest, but also like someone wearing some kind of device on their ears and eyes. We're not sure if this could indicate a priest or perhaps a spirit trying to portray our own attempt at communication, given what we were wearing at the time. Either way, it is interesting that the AI would depict an image like this.
That was really weird.
You're not alone.
Oh my god, I just got goosebumps. Oh my god, are you here with us? So weird. I've got a weird, I don't know if it's because of the way I'm sitting, but I've got a weird pain in my back now too.
This one.
Can you describe where you would like us to go? I'm seeing a little girl. Who's this I'm looking at?
Steph, maybe?
Steph?
5.
What would you like me to do?
You.
Yeah, what would you like me to do? I'll do anything you tell me to. Maybe I shouldn't have said that actually. Within reason. I'll do anything you want me to do within reason.
Free me.
What do you need to be freed from? How can I help? What can I do? I'm seeing like a black bird flying through a graveyard. What was the meaning behind the bird in the graveyard? Like, what does that mean? Are you at Ames?
Jared, I
Are
feel
you
like
up?
I'm not like hearing anything anymore. My back is so sore.
Mine too, actually.
I don't want to say it's paranormal, but like it was just like my entire back, my lower back is like fire.
Can I just check that?
Really uncomfortable.
After reviewing the images we had just received, we decided to move back up to the ground level. Here, we set up a still GhostTube SLS camera within the church to monitor for sounds and figures, while we worked down the hallway, conducting an EVP session to try and capture potential communication.
Rolling EVP session in pediatric unit. My name is Amy, I'm here tonight with Jared. If there is anyone here, could you please speak your name to us?
Can you tell us whether you're a patient or whether you work here? And if you do work here, what was your occupation? Are we in danger here? I heard that there's something dark that lingers here.
How many patients can this hospital hold?
Can you give me a diagnosis, please? Tagging, the wind just picked up and I heard a noise behind us. Is there someone here with us now? Did you just hear that?
Yeah.
Can you tell us what room that noise was in?
It was like a loud doof. Rolling EVP session in pediatric unit. My name is Amy, I'm here tonight with Jared. If there is anyone here, could you please speak your name to us? How many patients can this hospital hold?
Tagging, the wind just picked up and I heard a noise behind us. Is there someone here with us now?
We listened to the remainder of our EVP recording and continued reaching out for some time, but the only thing we picked up of any interest was a very slight change in the infrared light on our camera positioned at the end of the hallway. Other than this, it seemed the hospital had gone quiet for the night. This was such a stark contrast to how we began our investigation, on edge and scared to the point that Jared was physically shaking.
I feel like something just touched my back.
Now, silence. Yet that's often how things go. But we do hope that you enjoyed our investigation of the haunted Yorktown Memorial Hospital. And if you'd like to see other epic paranormal videos from haunted places all over the world, hit subscribe now and turn on all notifications for this channel, because you won't want to miss what we have coming up from haunted prisons, demon-infested houses, and frightening asylums. There's some crazy exciting things in the works for AmysCrypt.
Crypt Keepers, that is a wrap on the Yorktown Memorial Hospital, and I have to say this place has been pretty weird tonight. I think one of the strangest things for me was just seeing Jared's reaction to it. I think before we both came here, we definitely had that high, intense anxiety, like something was up, something wasn't quite right about this place. And when we did get here, I don't think I was on as much on edge or as bad as Jared, but he was really, really scared of this place. And even now he's like, yeah, this one really, really freaked me out. I don't think there was any like particular like moment that was like, that was terrifying, but just in general, like the whole vibe and the feeling of the place to him, he's really not liked it at all. I'm real keen to go through my footage, listen out for EVPs. Like I've been hearing things tonight and feeling things as well, certain areas. So who knows, maybe there's a little more buried in the footage, fingers crossed. But I do hope that you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe because that really helps me out. If you want to do any more reading on this place or any other haunted place I have visited from around the world, head to my website, AmysCrypt.com, and I post bonus content on my Patreon and YouTube members. They are linked below. We actually filmed a little bonus session just now in the boiler room that we didn't do heaps of investigating in, which was pretty cool. And you can follow us on social media at AmysCrypt on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. But thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.